What's good is DJ Thorough, aka Thorough, the bridge to the streets. Right now you're watching the hottest in the streets. You know what it is. This is 50.com. Got a special guest in the building. Introduce yourself.
Nicky D's the Irish kid straight from the West Coast, man. We in New York. What up, man?
Woo, Nicky D. No,
D's.
Nicky D's?
Yeah,
all right, Nicky D's. Well, that's I'm glad you corrected me because I was gonna say there's a female rapper back in the day,
Def
on
Jam.
Def Jam. Oh, he know your history.
Yes.
Nicky D's, but her name was Nicky D, not
yeah.
Nicky D. So I guess you single yourself out. You put
That's why I always gotta make sure I put that out there that it's
right.
D's because I'm aware of her. Like I'm a hip hop head, so I know my history, and like that's something that a lot of like purists and heads they throw at me, and I'm like, no, that's why it's D's.
So when girls ask you what's the D's mean, you don't be like D's nuts. You don't do that.
Yeah, I tell them it's what you could get. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I like that. And you're signed with Wack 100.
Yeah, Wack, Game.
Right.
Fifth Amendment, Blood Money Entertainment.
Right. Now Wack is known for gangster music and bees up, all that.
Yeah.
How do you fit in with in a gangster world?
Real recognize real, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really sweet where I grew up either, like in Moreno Valley.
Right.
So, when I fell in, I know how to act in that environment, and I know how to carry myself, and I know how to be real. So, when I started to come around that camp, it just all took place naturally. Of course, when I first started coming around, like, everybody was like, who is this kid? And, kind of act a little standoffish and stuff.
Yeah, I get
but I got my chance to shine, multiple times, and everybody ended up messing with me. And then a year later, Gang took me on my first tour last year. So the 1992 Block Wars tour.
Right.
So
who were you listening to growing up? How did you even get into hip hop? I see you got that Nas shirt on.
Yeah, this
you wearing
is
a
my
Nas
favorite
shirt
rapper.
sitting right there.
This is my favorite rapper.
That's your favorite rapper?
Illmatic is my favorite album. Big L is like my second favorite rapper. I love.
Interview over. He said Big L, my favorite. That's it.
He's the illest.
You're dope.
Man.
Listen, he's dope. That's all that matters. He like Big L. Interview's over. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Respect to the late great Big L.
You get a pass in Harlem too, man. You come to Harlem, nobody gonna bother you now.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, there it is.
That love.
There
you know
it
what
is.
I'm saying? Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang, just all of that. I mean, I listen to a lot of West Coast artists too, like West Side Connection, Sugar Free, Snoop, Pop, of course. But I fell in love with the East Coast sound. Just the way, just the way that, what I'm saying, y'all paint the imagery and how vivid it is. Like, I don't know, it's like I can see it.
Right. So you out here in New York. What are we promoting today? What we got going on?
So we got my EP coming out September, Clovers.
Okay.
Right now we got the new single that's out. It's called New Days, featuring Young Thug and Lil Yachty, produced by the Mechanics.
How the hell did you get Young Thug and Lil Yachty, who are two of the biggest rappers in the game right now, on your project? Did Wack like him up or something?
Nah, it wasn't nothing like that. Nah. Basically, what happened was we was working on the Clovers EP, and we like to do the singles last because we want to get the core sound of the project sounding right. We don't need to worry about some big record going into it because that's going to disrupt your whole creative process.
Right.
So by the time we got to like the end of the record, we had flew my man Foreign Tech out from the Mechanics, and me and him did a session, and we locked in like about 5 or 6 joints that one session. So what happened was Wack took me to meet Thug. He took me to Thug's video shoot. So I met Thug and Stunner that day.
Took you there.
He just took me, and it was brief. We shook hands and stuff, but it was to get that introduction. Then we ended up getting the record knocked out, and then then
so basically, Wack put that together.
Yeah,
Shout out to Wack, man.
Yeah, no, he's the illest, man. Like I appreciate Wack because I just felt like I never had to sell myself to him.
Right.
He saw my vision like off the bat. And for him to take me to relationships he's built, bring me in these buildings, that means he respects me and what I'm doing. He believes in it,
right.
So I don't have to question anything.
I got this segment on my show. It's called On the Spot.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
Got to do it on the spot.
That means you're on the spot. Now you can do a written freestyle off the top. You can do whatever. I just need you to impress the hell out of these people.
All right,
let's go.
Check this out. Aphrodisiac, the kind of steez we have. Reason that all the girls say I be needing that. Nicky DC act black, said by people that can't obtain knowledge. It was put up in a knapsack. Now run that backtrack, clear the scene like hazmat. Never did jazz rap, but I'm reminiscent of the abstract. Drama 101, I'm a class act. Dollar bill, y'all turned into, yo, where the cash at? It's funny how things change, but the theory of time would be defunct if anything remained the same. So it's like the yin and yang, good or bad, must have changed. The minute hand moves along, it's energizer, bunny plays, my heart beats metronome. Metro boom on every song. My metaphysical met my current self, and now they get along. What came first, yo, the chicken or the egg? Neither. They both came together, then God looked down and said, yo, don't limit, just challenge yourself, because the only thing that really even matters is health. Not cars, not money even matter itself. They equate your happiness to having some wealth. It's Nick D's.
Okay, all right, nice. I see why Game snatched you up. Damn, Game. You got to him before I did.
You know what I mean? Hey, man, I'm just blessed. That's the
Right.
number one thing I could say. I got to stay humble through all of it.
That's dope, man. Now, speaking of Lil Yachty,
Yeah.
Lil Yachty gets criticized for mumbling,
Right.
nobody understanding him. You're clearly the opposite of that. How do
Yeah.
y'all get along?
I mean,
Or do you get along?
So check this out. Check this out. There's a record I got on my EP called Coexist, and I'm
Okay.
actually addressing this because I feel like the young kids, like, you know what I mean, like, they got their own lane, and you have
You're
to respect
young
it.
too, so you're speaking like...
Yeah, but like but see, the whenever I meet like the heads, they don't consider me a part of that
Okay.
because of the way I rap. So yeah, the age factor is there, but they don't place me in that category. But you know, I relate to it. Like even, you know, regardless of what I listen to and I'm influenced by, when you know, my generation, when I went out and I turned up, that's what we was playing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like they doing, you know, this generation is doing this thing, and they gotta have their respect. You know what I'm saying? Like in all the criticism, it is warranted to an extent, but you gotta give them their respect, and that's what this record is talking about. I'm addressing the old heads, and I'm like stating facts. You know what I'm saying? I was like, Uzi ain't rap the gang star, but that's his damn decision. Rest in peace, Guru, Primo, top 5 alive, where he's stiffing. Because I'm trying to, you know, merge the two. We can all coexist. I think it's up to the old heads to not tear down the youngs, but guide them.
Right,
You know, there's a difference in the way you do it. A good leader is able to coach without causing resentment,
right.
and that's what's got to go
Right.
down.
I
For real.
don't think it's an age thing. I think it's a point of when the young kids, they disrespect.
Yeah.
It's a disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful comments that come
Yeah.
out. They don't just say, "Oh, I don't know about that. I don't fuck with that old."
Right,
Like
right,
that's
right.
it's
No, it is
this
the
disrespectful attitude. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, I get it, cause like when you come with the attitude and you disrespect the greats, like even though I'm sticking up for us, yo, if you disrespect the greats, like you're hanging yourself. Like
Right.
don't
You
do that.
shouldn't do that.
Even if you don't listen to that music, like be honest, just be like, I didn't come up off that, but they're still legends.
Yeah, but
that's the way to
right.
address it.
I think that's how the problem.
I agree.
You know, started the
Yeah.
disrespectful.
Right.
You know, approach to
Yeah.
saying you don't do it. Just say I don't do that,
Yeah.
and that's it.
But at the same time, the old heads are older. They got a lot of wisdom. You know, you got to be able to see past all that. You know they young. You know, help them out. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just how I feel about it.
All right,
Coexist is coming out.
Right. Okay. Coexist. There it is.
Yes, sir.
Anything you want to cover before we get out of here that we didn't cover?
Man, just shout out to Game, Wack 100. Thank you.
Game.
You know what I'm saying, for opening these doors. You know, letting me put the key in and get in. You know what I mean? Clovers, September. Coexist. We got New Day out. The video is out. You can go get it on Vivo, WorldStar, whatever you prefer. As far as the single, you can get it on your favorite streaming platforms, iTunes, Spotify, you know what I mean, anything that you want. And we're going to keep putting out this good music, man. Just look out for the Irish kid, Nicky D's. I'm in the building, New York.
But there it is, man. Nicky D's, man. DJ Thorough, hottest in the street. This is 50.com. Shout out to Game and Wack 100. You got one right here, man. You already know what it is. Like always, when you see us, one knee us. Let me pay respects. Yeah.